have a lot of hobbies. One of those hobbies is reading. I am trying to be better about actually reading. I did really good in May, and I know I'm a bit late, but I'm gonna share all the things that I read in May because I didn't read anything in June. So in May, I read Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I read it in high school. I really liked it when I read it in high school. I wanted to see if it was as good as I remembered or if it was only good because I was in high school, you know. But no, I really enjoyed it again. So I started on the rest of the series. Yeah. I also read The Bloody Chamber by Angela Carter. Oh, I didn't say. This is by Ransom Riggs. And I read The Bloody Chamber. It's like a collection of shorter stories that are all fairy tale retellings. There's Bluebeard, Puss in Boots, there's a couple different Red Riding Hoods, stuff like that. Then we've got The Turn of the Screw, which is by Henry James, and it's kind of a ghost story, kind of not sure if she's crazy. I I did like it. I probably read through it too fast. Uh Might need to reread it, but I'm okay with that. I also read The King of Battle and Blood. Somehow, whenever I this is by Scarlett St. Clair. Whenever I saw the recommendation for it, which seemed interesting, I missed the part where it was mentioned that this book is very spicy. So I accidentally read a very spicy book. Yeah. I have thoughts, but maybe I'll get into those thoughts in a different video. Or not at all. But overall, it was, it was a read. It was fun. And then Welcome to Night Vale. I read this one. It's by Joseph Fink and Jeffrey Kramer, the people who made the podcast Welcome to Night Vale. I read this one. This is what got me out of my huge, multiple years long reading slump a few years ago. So I read it trying to see if it would do the same thing again. Clearly it did, because these were all read in the first half of May. I didn't even get all the way through May. So it's a weird little nugget. It's a really good time, but it's very much like the podcast. It's just a weird little nugget. A really good time. Yeah. So that's what I read in May. And I've made a little list of books to read in July because I didn't read anything in June and there's only like 2 days left. So I'm in the middle of 2 books right now. In the middle, I'm close to the end. I don't know why I haven't finished them. I should have finished these in May. But I have Pride and Prejudice on my Kindle. And then I've got Hollow City, the second one, the sequel to Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Got that. I'm about 100 pages away from the end in this one, and I'm less than 100 in Pride and Prejudice. So I need to finish those. I'm enjoying my time reading both of them. Pride and Prejudice is one of my favorites. I don't know why I haven't finished the book yet. I just haven't read anything in June. So now I'm making these videos hoping that I can actually... Same with the languages. I just want to give myself an extra little incentive to do the things that I want to do anyway. So my other list, the rest of my list for July, which I may or may not get to all of them, is in no particular order. The Great Gatsby, read it in high school, really enjoyed it. Want to just make sure that it wasn't because it was a decent book in a sea of just everything else that's boring about high school. I want to see what I really think of it now that I'm away from school. A House with Good Bones. This one I saw a couple recommendations for. It seems interesting, so want to read it. Plus, it's not too terribly long, so I have a shot of finishing it. Fahrenheit 451. This is another one that I read in high school for class. I really enjoyed it, but I want to see what my updated opinion is, I guess. Because this one I actually put on my favorite books list, so I want to see if it really is on that list or not. Dreadful. I just got this at Barnes & Noble yesterday. Not gonna lie. Kinda got it because of the pages. I mean, the book seems interesting too, but look at those pages. And then one of the local bookshops near me does blind date with a book, and I picked one up. They're so cute. They look like little envelopes. They're precious. So I have no idea what this one is. I think it'll be fun to find out, but I'm only gonna read this one and open it if I get through the rest. Or should I open it now? I think I'm gonna open it. I've just been so curious. I have to know what it is. So we'll find out together. But it is on my list for July, either way. Okay, it is a book called Hench. I know nothing about it. The only thing I know about it is that a female main character is employed by one of the worst villains on Earth. It playfully pokes at millennial politics and comic book absurdity. It has gut-wrenching body horror and is an anti-superhero tale. So that's what made me want to get it. I love the cover, it looks really cool. But can't judge a book by its cover. Ahaha. So that's. So this is my stack for July. I don't know how high I need to raise it. And that's it, I guess. I know there's a lot of books in this stack, but I read 5 in just the first half of May, so I figured giving myself 7, 2 of which almost I'm almost done with. Shouldn't be too much of a stretch. I should be able to do it. There goes my cat. But it shouldn't be too hard to finish, and if I don't finish them, that's fine. I'll just roll them over into the next month. I don't have to finish them all. It's not like there's a big deadline. I just would like to. Because reading is fun. Reading is fun. I like doing it. I just don't. Mostly because I get home from work and all I want to do is sleep. That's part of why I end up skipping out on languages too. I just watch YouTube and sleep. So now I'm on YouTube trying to fix that. Uh, yeah, just gonna give updates when I can. Probably at the end of the month. Might be like a end of the month, beginning of the month type thing for reading. What am I doing with my hands? I don't know. I'm done. That's it for now. Bye.